Hello, and welcome to our NTC ePay demonstration video. NTC ePay was created for businesses wanting to engage in e-commerce transactions with minimal code integration and complexity. This reduces the time and inaccuracy spent keying cardholder information into a virtual or physical terminal by letting the cardholder do that work for you, and also captures the agreement to your terms and conditions as posted on the page. With ePay, you can create a variety of links to engage your customers directly via email, social media sites, text messages, QR codes, and even your own website in some pretty creative ways. Although I mentioned your own website, it is not necessary to have one using our platform. ePay is also mobile friendly, so you and your customers can interact with it using any desktop PC, laptop, tablet, and of course smartphones. Once you log in, you'll be at the dashboard, which is shown here. The quickest way to create a payment link is to go to the Quick Send section and enter an invoice number, which mine is set to auto number, an email address, and a dollar amount. You can also add a description that will flow through to the gateway and payment receipt, as well as a note to the client, but those are optional and not needed to send or create quick send links. You can also make this quick send link payable multiple times to repeatedly collect this dollar amount over and over by putting the link on your website, a QR code, or text messages to your clients. When you click send, your link will be created and sent, and this is what the link will present to your customer. Do you want to create a more advanced invoice, with line items, electronic documents, and signature capture, or the ability to break up invoices into installments? On the left side navigation, click on Invoices, then Advanced Invoice. You can optionally add customers to the database to select them by name, or simply type the customer or business's name. Then you enter the customer's email address. In this configuration, I have my invoices set to auto number, but you can use any unique record identifier from accounting programs like QuickBooks or other industry-specific applications. Under Items, I have a few items populated in my database, or you can just begin typing the item name. Enter a description, a quantity, the rate you are charging for this line item, and if you'd like to offer a line item discount, you can enter the percentage here. To add another line item to the invoice, simply click Add Another Line. The bottom section allows you to calculate a tax percentage. If you add another line there, you can enter a negative percentage to discount the entire invoice, separately from the line item discounts if you wish. In the description area, you can enter a short description of what the invoice is for, and that description will flow to the gateway and payment receipts. The Add Notes button allows you to add a note to the invoice that is internal to your users and only your employees will see, as well as a client-side note for special instructions or messages you'd like your customer to see. The Add-ons section will pull from the add-on items, or clicking the Add Custom will allow an optional purchase for this particular invoice, such as an extended warranty offering or insurance. Next is the Signature Details section, where you can enter special terms and conditions, or an agreement or contract, to capture an electronic signature agreeing to your terms. Make sure the Ask for Signature box is checked if you want that captured. Next are the payment details, allowing you or your customer to break down the invoice into installments. If you click Pay in Installments, the system will ask you, the business owner, how many payments to break the invoice into. If you choose any amount, your customer will use the same link repeatedly to make any sized payment until the amount of the invoice is paid in full. Although there is an option to allow these invoices to be paid multiple times, we do not recommend this if you are breaking down the payments into installments, as they will not be able to distinguish a remaining balance from multiple users. The last section is to email reminders every X days until the invoice is paid in full. Next, we will demonstrate link items, which are links you can share on your website or on social media to engage customers and create a buy now or donate now experience. These links take the user to a page you control that showcase an item, service, or bundle for immediate sales. They present a page detailing the item's description and can offer various purchasing options. All link items have a title for the page, a hero image at the top, and a description box that provides details about what is being offered. The bracketed parameters below the description box will insert the values entered into your system settings configuration, so customer service number with brackets will insert your actual customer service phone number. In the case of a legal retainer fee, you might want your client to enter how much they would like to pay so there isn't a fixed price placed on the link. This can also be good for donations or a page to collect an amount that your customer will enter at the time of payment. If you use this method, we recommend keeping a close eye on your batches and the amounts collected so that if your customer accidentally enters a very high amount like $10,000 instead of $1,000, you can void the errant transaction before it settles, rather than having to issue a refund. Take special care of these types of custom value links. Here is a link item for a single item, with a single price and a quantity field for a digital camera body. The user can select the quantity they wish to purchase and then check out for the appropriate amount. Another type of link item can have a drop-down box with multiple prices and the description will guide them as to what each value is for. These are also good for donations in incremental values, prompting the user to select the amount they wish to donate. Now we move to items. Items are products or services that are sold on line items of an advanced invoice, or in your ePay store with shopping cart. If you wish to have categories in your online store, begin by adding your categories. You can nest your categories to create a hierarchy of categories, like men's shirts, long sleeve, and women's shirts, short sleeve. By telling the system which categories have parent categories, your nesting can be infinite. It also sets up the navigation of your online shopping cart. On advanced invoices, all items will populate and categories will not be used. Add-on items in the items section will create add-on items to all of your invoices for an optional add-on or upsell. If you want an add-on available only on one specific invoice, you can do so by selecting Add Custom Add-on when creating the advanced invoice. The ticket system allows you to create tickets for an event. The system will create QR code printable tickets for attendees and also allow for a special user on the system that can redeem the tickets by scanning them at the entry point of the event. Here we start with a title for the event. The event URL must have a unique value entered, then we go to the booking start and stop date. Sometimes you may want your bookings to begin and end several days prior to your event, or you might want to allow bookings right up until the event itself. You can set those up here. Then you'll want a brief description of your event. Dates, times and addresses or room numbers. Next we move to the event details section where you begin your ticketed event sales. If you have an additional event, or add-on events, you can sell separate tickets to those events by clicking the plus sign to the far right to create a sub-event. Perhaps there is a book signing after the main lecture or a spaghetti dinner after the main show. Next down, you can gather information in custom fields and mark them as required, or not. You can remove the default fields by clicking the trash bin above the field boxes and add your own by clicking Add Custom Form field. If they are required, the attendee must fill them out before making payment and receiving their tickets. Other details optionally allow a single cardholder to purchase multiple tickets or not. If you need to collect information on every ticket sold, you will not want to allow this by selecting No here. You have the ability to add a photo for the top banner of your event page. If you have pages advertising your event on social media, you can add those to the event page in the social page link section. Finally, you have your long-form description of your event in the terms and conditions for this particular event. The show in page terms and conditions means that when you go to make payment, either the cardholder sees a checkbox and Pay Now button and can choose to see the terms and conditions are. If this option is checked, they will have to scroll through the wording of the terms and conditions to get to the I agree box and Pay Now button. This ensures that they were at least presented the terms and conditions to read before clicking I agree. The store settings let you create a simplified online shopping cart to sell products and services. Previously, we went over the items section to add items to this inventory along with the category creation. These items are available for sale 24/7 and your orders will appear in the order section. In system settings is where you have all your company information like phone number, email address and other information. It is also where you set up your email subject, from name, and reply to email addresses as well as the body of the emails that are sent by the system. Again, Bracketed fields will auto-populate certain pieces of information into the text you enter in these fields. The Invoice tab of this section will allow you to configure the auto-numbering of invoices or not, the prefix of your invoices and the next available number to use in the auto-numbering system. The Show in Page Terms and Conditions means that when you go to make payment, either the cardholder sees a checkbox and Pay Now button and can choose to see the terms and conditions or. If this option is checked, they will have to scroll through the wording of the terms and conditions to get to the I agree box and Pay Now button. This ensures that they were presented the terms and conditions to read before clicking I agree. Well, that's a pretty well-rounded demonstration of the power and capabilities of NTC ePay. If you have any questions, or would like to set up a live or demo account, please feel free to reach us at service@nationaltransaction.com or call us at 888-996-2273. Again, that's service@nationaltransaction.com or call us at 888-996-2273. Thank you so much for your time.